Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Microsoft Rewards guide. I came to a conclusion this week when I saw the Leaving Soon list from Game Pass. Our game that we've been using for the series Wandersong is leaving soon. So what we're going to do is take advantage of Achieve More, Earn More here, and try to earn a bunch of extra points by unlocking all of the rest of the achievements over the next few days. You're basically going to have through the 30th to get this done, so what you might want to do here is unlock, maybe one achievement per day for the next few days and just put those all towards your Earn More, Achieve More and try to earn, we should be able to earn about 400 points or so doing it this way. So we've got 10 achievements left to complete in this game, so let's go ahead and work on unlocking all of those now. Again, you may want to do, just one per day. There is one of the achievements coming up where you'll basically earn 3 simultaneously. So really it's more like 8 instead of 10, but technically 10. So this is part 5 of the Wandersong series. Check out parts 1 through 4 in the description if you need help getting started and getting back to scene 23 here where we're starting out. So I'm kind of picking up where we left off in part 4, scene 23. This will look familiar to all of you who have done this already so far. Basically want to zap that light bulb down below, and we're just trying to get to the end of this level. There's a boss battle at the end that will unlock our next achievement for us. Again, this is scene 23, the hero, where we play as Audrey. And just like before, we're gonna fight the owl guy here. You can charge up your sword by holding up on the right stick and then unleash it by pointing the right stick in any direction. And I found that you can actually jump over the owl's shield there. You take a little bit of damage, but you can just kind of hammer on him with your sword, and that takes him out quite a bit faster. Just continuing on to the right. Like I said, we're just trying to get to the end of this level, so I'll show you the last bits that we didn't see last time. Shoot this light bulb and then move into that center section and shoot it one more time to be able to move out to the outer section. Now we do need to get 20 reflections, but we'll do that towards the end in the very last level. Shoot that light bulb down below the platform to fire yourself up and to the right. And we're getting close to that final boss. So here we go. Each one of these bosses is called an overseer, so you may see that referred to sometimes as you're going through the game. So we're going to take out this overseer. This one's pretty easy. We're going to zap him with lightning and hit him as he zooms past us as well. So you can see where he's about to attack with the feathers that are dropping down there. And he will try to push you off the platform as well, so you want to make sure you stun him with the lightning if he starts flapping his wings and trying to shove you off. You can jump over the attacks if you want to when he's zooming past you, or you can just hit him with your sword and that will stop him as well. So after you're able to deplete all the health of the Overseer, he will be destroyed and you'll unlock the Hurricane achievement, which will be our first achievement of the day. Alright, so we've got our first achievement of the set remaining, so this would be a good time to hop out to the Rewards app on the first day that you do this and click on Achieve More, Earn More in order to unlock those 50 rewards points for completing an achievement on Xbox. So if you want to, pause it, come back tomorrow and we'll work on achievement number 2. And here we go. We're going to hop into scene 29, which is called Order Castle. So hop back over to Wandersong, go to the scene select like usual just by pressing start, going up to the top, and we're going to move all the way over, fairly far over to number 29, Order Castle. So the first thing we'll do on order castles, move over to the right. We've got to unlock the castle. So go between these two gears here and just sort of quickly start rotating your right stick around and around. I went clockwise. I don't know, you might be able to go counterclockwise if you prefer. But in any case, that will unlock the door. That'll open up the door to the castle, and you'll be able to go inside by pressing X. And we've got to kill Queen Order, or I guess have Audrey take out Queen Order for us and unlock that achievement for Scene 29. So no big battle in this one. Basically, Audrey's just going to take care of this one for us, so we've just got to move over to the right. Now, we do have a couple of steps we've got to do once we get inside the castle and go up these steps here. There's a sort of a butler here who wants to talk to us, and he asks us some questions, and I'm kind of cutting out some of the cutscenes here, but it doesn't really matter what you pick for the answers to the questions for the most part. So you'll just see what I picked here. I think he has 3 questions. So I picked personal, I picked 2 for my party, and then he has a question about tea, and I apparently chose the wrong answer for tea, saying I don't like tea. He's not going to accept that. So you could choose black or cream or whatever, but don't choose I don't like tea, because apparently he does like tea. He's a big fan. All right, so I chose cream because I like my coffee with cream, so we'll go with that. So the next part is he wants us to wait here. He doesn't want us to go through just yet. And I cut out some of the little performance that he does here. He does a little dance for you and starts pretending like he has instruments and that sort of thing. I think it takes about a minute to a minute and a half for him to do this little dance. Don't move, don't go anywhere. Just stand there and wait for him to finish his performance. And then he'll say, you know, it's time to go see her now. And you can follow him into the next room. So again, just cutting out a little bit of the cutscene here, but here's Queen Order when she appears, and then eventually Audrey will come in and destroy her. So there's the lightning bolt from Audrey, and you see the crown fall, and that's usually right when you get the achievement. So we've got the Out of Order achievement now for killing Queen Order. And that's going to be it for Scene 29. So again, you might want to hop out, if this is your second day through, you might want to hop out and get your Microsoft Rewards points for Achieve More, Earn More at this point. And then, pause the video, bookmark it, come back tomorrow, and we'll move on to the scene select again. So this is going to be our 3rd, 4th, and 5th achievement. Unfortunately, these are all going to unlock at the same moment for us. It's kind of unavoidable. But move on to Scene 43. This is called Collapse. And we're going to get 3 achievements here because 2 of the Overseers are going to die at the exact same moment. So move over to the left, talk to Miriam. There's kind of a lengthy cutscene and conversation that happens again here. But eventually the Sun and the Moon Overseers will start to collide and battle with each other and just sort of effectively take each other out of the equation, destroy each other. And so you'll get an achievement for getting rid of the Sun Overseer, an achievement for getting the Moon Overseer, getting rid of the Moon Overseer, and an achievement for getting 2 taken out at the same moment. So like I said, we are going to unlock 3 achievements at the exact same moment here. There's not really anything you can do to separate them out from what I've been able to find. So that's why I'm saying this is kind of more like 8 achievements instead of 10 achievements in this video. But anyway, we will be at 100% when we finish, so that's pretty cool. And I actually only had 2 of the achievements pop up on screen, but I verified in my Xbox account that they did all 3 unlock at that moment, so you'll probably see something similar on yours. But that's it for Scene 43. So again, you could hop out to the Rewards app, unlock your Achieve More, Earn More for Day 3, pause the video, come back to it again, and on Day 4, we're going to go to the Scene Select and go to Scene number 51, which is called The Hero and the Bard. The Bard being the main character and Audrey being the hero. So we're going to work together to battle one of the Overseers in this scene. This is a pretty cool battle, maybe my favorite one of the game. So we'll play as the Bard in this, and we're going to be protecting Audrey for the most part. And we'll do a little bit of attacking ourselves, but this first section we're going to be protecting her. So whichever direction you sing in, the shield is going to be defending her from that direction. So if you see a projectile, coming from the right, shield to the right by singing to the right, and, lower left is where it's coming from, then try and shield to the lower left. So when Audrey completely fills up her sword with charge, then she'll be able to zap the Overseer with it. And at that point, he'll appear on the surface of the ground here, and we'll go over and sing to him and sort of blast off bits of him. And he's getting smaller and smaller, you'll see, as this happens. We'll have to go through this process 4 times total to get rid of the Overseer. So that's the first of 4. And it gets a little bit more difficult every time. The projectiles and everything get a little bit more difficult to deal with. So here we go, we're working through our second set, and there doesn't appear to be anything you can do to really block those poles from coming up from the bottom and kind of blasting you off the surface of the ground. I never died during the course of this, even with those hitting me sometimes, so it seems like it works out okay. So again, just shielding Audrey as much as we can from the projectiles so that she can fill up her sword and get a full lightning charge so that she can shoot that at the Overseer. You can see she's about 4/5 of the way there at this point. And she doesn't lose any of her charge if she does get hit, so you're just trying to shield her so she can keep charging up all the way. Alright, she's got a full charge, so we've zapped the Overseer again. Again, just move over to him and sing towards him to shrink him down to size. So at this point, the Overseer himself, you can see, is starting to attack us in sort of a cloud shape. So it works very similarly to the projectiles that are coming at you, but he gives you a little bit of a heads up of which direction he's coming from by the color that he is. So, if he's orange, then you want to sing to the upper right where the orange color is. And the projectiles do come pretty quickly at this point, so I took some damage, but you don't actually seem to have a health meter at this moment, so I think as long as you stay on the platform, you're good. You basically just want to try to protect her as much as you can and let her get that full charge on her sword. Alright, so this is the third time we're singing towards the Overseer. And it's pretty much just more of the same in the 4th time, so we'll go ahead and skip forward to the 4th section where we finish off the Overseer here. Alright, so we finally shrunk the Overseer down to size, and he's turning white, so that means he is effectively finished. So there we go, we've got the Heartbreaker achievement for killing the King of Hearts, and that's going to do it for level 51, or scene 51. So at this point again, you could go ahead and pause the video, hop out to the Microsoft Rewards app, and grab your 50 points for the day for Achieve More, Earn More. And then after that, for the 5th day, we'll move on to Nightmare King, which is scene 53. So load up that scene, and there are 4 achievements that we can finish up and unlock in scene 53 here. So I'm going to skip over some of the dialogue and cutscenes here at the beginning, and we'll move on to our destruction of the Nightmare King here. So we've got the Broken Dreams achievement that just happened automatically because Audrey killed the Dream King. We didn't kill the Dream King ourselves, we just had to talk to him. So that can be your super easy achievement for the day. I believe that should be number 5, day number 5. So again, do that in the Microsoft Rewards app. And for day 6, again, still here on scene 53 in the Nightmare King, we want to run towards Audrey 3 times. Just kind of get up in her face and she'll kick you away. I actually got blasted by a couple of the stars here. But once the stars are out of the way, run up to Audrey again, let her kick you a 3rd time, and you'll get the Bard Kicker achievement for getting kicked 3 times. So that'll be another daily achievement for your Achieve More, Earn More. Alright, and so for day 7, also still in scene 53, Nightmare King, what we want to do is cause a lot of reflections to happen. So in this battle with Audrey, the stars will kind of rain down from above the Nightmare King, and you can sing them towards her. So you kind of want to get yourself up underneath one of the stars. Sing up and to the left is usually the best direction to sing, and bring it over to her. Now she's not actually reflecting just yet. You wanna bring the stars over to where they smack into her and kind of knock her out for a second. Miriam, your partner here, will try to steal the sword and not be able to get it just yet. And then the Nightmare King starts making these sort of vine things grow out from the ground every time he smashes on the ground. And you can sing those as well, so you can kind of sing those over to the left and then bring them up through the ground and have them crash into Audrey. So you're just holding to the left with your right stick and then bringing them up and smashing the vines into Audrey. And a few stars will continue to fall as well, so you can always sing those up and to the left and carry them over to where they smash into her. And when we get to the 3rd section of this battle, that's when we can actually get the reflection that we're looking for, the reflection achievement. We have to get 20 reflections, so you probably already have at least one if you got that earlier achievement a couple weeks ago with me. But we need to get 20 of them, and Audrey's not reflecting just yet, but she'll do that, like I said, in the 3rd section of this battle. So keep hitting her with the vines, hitting her with the stars, and Miriam will take a second stab at trying to get that sword out of her hands. Alright, so here's Miriam's second attempt to get the sword unsuccessfully, and this is the part where the reflections start happening. So at this point, if you sing a star over toward Audrey, she will bounce it back at you. She'll try to hit it back towards you and the Nightmare King and whoever else she can hit with it, I guess. And you can ultimately eliminate her from this battle by hitting the reflected stars back at her, the ones that look kind of cracked because she's already hit them once. But you want to make sure that you get this 20 reflection achievement here, so don't mess with the reflected stars, just get the brand new fresh stars and try and sing those back over to her, because you want her to do 20 of those reflections. You don't want to finish the game without grabbing that achievement, so try not to hit her with the reflected stars, hit her with just the fresh stars, and let her get more reflections for you. So there we go, we got the reflection times 20 achievement. So that can be your Achieve More, Earn More for the day. Hop out to the Microsoft Rewards app, grab those 50 points, and then on the final day that you want to work on this, come back and start hitting those reflected stars over towards Audrey, because that's how we're going to eliminate her and beat the game, basically. So here we go, she's hitting reflected stars back over to us, and we're going to grab those cracked stars and sing them back over a second time so that they collide with her, because she can't reflect them twice, she can only reflect once. Alright, and at this point Miriam is able to snatch the sword out of her hand. There's a little bit more of a cutscene that happens, and eventually Audrey does get her sword back very quickly, grabs it from Miriam, and is able to destroy the Nightmare King after all, even after all of our hard work to protect him. And that's the final achievement of the game, the end, for killing the final boss, even though Audrey did the killing and we didn't do the killing. But anyway, that is going to do it for Wandersong. So you should be at 100% of the achievements in the game at this point, and hopefully you got a lot of extra achieve more, earn more points, rewards points during the course of that. I hope that worked out well for everybody, and yeah, we'll be back with more guides on Tuesday. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find links in the description for other social media links of mine. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.